All right, so this is my post-leg day mobility circuit, I guess you could call it. So for this first stretch, you're going to stick your right leg out in front of you, left leg bent in towards you, and then you're going to try and inch your way as far down as you can towards that right leg. And if you can only go as far as I'm going, stick there. If you can grab your foot, do that. And then you're going to hold it for 12 to 15 seconds. Just go as far as you can until you feel a nice stretch in the posterior of your leg. And then inch your way back after the time is up, and then left leg out, right leg in towards you. Inch your way forward until you feel a stretch, and then hold that for 12 to 15 seconds. And inch your way back. And then this one's called butterfly. You put the bottoms of your feet together in front of you and try to bring your heels as close in towards you as you can. Try to push your knees as far down to the ground as they can go. I'm very flexible in this one, so I'm able to lean very far forward. But until you feel that stretch on your inner thigh/groin area, that's good enough. And then hold that for 15 seconds. And inch your way back once that time is up, and then both feet out in front of you. You're going to reach as far forward as you can. This one's going to hurt a little bit. I hate this pose, but it's really good for you. I'm able to grab my feet if you can only get so far out in front of you until you feel that stretch. Then just hold it there for another 15 seconds or so. Pause it if you have to. I'm talking too much. Then we'll go into the next one. This one's called the spine twisting pose. You're going to put your right leg on the ground in front of you. Bring your left leg over your knee, or if you can only, however far you can bring it over. Then you're going to take your left arm on the inside of that left knee and then try to push the other way with your right arm behind you. You're going to try and twist towards that right arm. These I hold each for 12 seconds. Pause the video if you have to, or rewind if you have to try to figure this one out. It can be confusing, but it's one of my faves for my low back. Now the other side for another 12 seconds. So you're going to put your left leg on the ground, right leg up over that left knee, right arm on the inside of your right leg, left arm right behind you, twisting towards that left arm and looking as far back as you can go. And hold that for 12 seconds. And then come back down. And then this one is called the fixed firm pose. So you're going to sit between your feet. You're not going to sit on your feet. You're going to let your feet, like your butt is going to be fully on the ground with your legs out on the side of you. If you can't come all the way to the ground, that's fine. This is a stretch for your quads and your knees. And then if you can lean back as far as you can go, do that. Otherwise, until you feel that stretch in your quads and your knees, and then hold for 15 seconds. If you can lay on the ground like I'm doing, do that. And once 15 seconds is up, come back up, and then we repeat all of those exercises again. So, or stretches, I guess. Right foot out in front of you, left leg in towards you. Reach as far forward as you can go. I can grab my foot, so I do that, and then hold that pose for 15 seconds. All right, inch your way back, left leg out, right leg bent towards you. Reach out towards that left leg until you feel a nice stretch and hold for 12 to 15 seconds again. Inch your way back, and then we're going to do the butterfly pose. Bottoms of your feet together out in front of you. Inch your heels as far towards you as you can, with your knees as far down to the ground as you can go. And then hold that, feeling the stretch in your inner thigh / groin area. If you can lean forward like I'm doing, do that. I have very open hips and I'm very flexible in this phase, in this stretch, so don't feel like you have to lean forward like I'm doing. And then after 15 seconds, you'll inch your way back. And then both feet out in front of you and inch your way as far forward until you feel a stretch in both of your hamstrings / knee area. Hold that one for 15 seconds. And then inch your way back. And then we're going to go into the spine twisting pose. Right leg on the ground in front of you, left leg up and over your right knee. Left arm on the inside of that left knee. Right arm behind you, twisting towards that right arm and looking as far back as you can go. And you hold these for 12 seconds each. Every other pose is try to do 15 seconds. This one, just do 12 and you're fine. And then opposite, left leg on the ground, right leg up and over that left knee, right arm on the inside of that right leg, left arm behind you, twisting towards that left arm and looking as far back as you can go. Hold for 12 seconds. And then once you're done with that, then we're going to do the fixed firm pose, sitting as far down as you can go, not on top of your feet. Your feet are on the outside of your body, of your butt. Okay? Sit as far down as you can go. If you can't get your butt all the way to the ground, then lean back. If you can go onto your elbows, that's great. If you can lay all the way down like I'm doing, that's also great. And then you hold that for 15 seconds. Remember, you're not sitting on your feet in this one. They're on the outside of your butt. It's a good stretch for the knee. Then slowly come back out of it. And then I like to also end off with some pigeon pose. I did these before I squatted, so I just do them once at the end as well, because they just open up your hips a little bit more and help stretch your glutes. So I do 12 to 15 seconds each side, leaning forward. I like to kind of do like a cobra pose, I guess. I think this is called a cobra pose, but just with, while I'm in the pigeon pose. And then do the other leg for 12 to 15 seconds. I like to lean forward for half of it, do cobra pose for the other half. Then I come up for that cobra pose, just looking as far back as you can. If you want to throw those in, you don't have to do the cobra pose. I just like to do that. And then that is all for my stretching, so enjoy.